Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw March of the Robots, Day 3. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, sketches first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the sketch portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out with a marker, look at the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. This one, right? Yeah, that looks good. I always want to do that, but this is a Copic marker. I can't do that. So, let's see. What am I doing today? Okay, quick sketch, just trying to figure stuff out. I've already sketched it over there. And I basically play with silhouettes. And once I like the silhouette, I know where I'm going to go. So, we're going to do a headless robot. I've seen drawings, not like this, but of robots, like if you were to draw the body, and then the arms and whatnot, and then there's no head. I'm like, ho. I really like that there's something off about a robot with no head. It doesn't need a head, right? I mean, it's the crazy, I want to say offness, but that's not the word. That's not a word. Offness is not a word. It's the crazy, not rightness. Man, I can't think of words. I don't know. The crazy irregularity of a robot with no head that I really like. There's just something different that, because we're used to the shapes, we're used to seeing it a certain way, and if it doesn't have it, it throws us off, but it also makes it unique. So I like that. I like that whole idea of who knows where it's going to go or why it looks like this, and this is the style I've been doing. Very basic, and I'll expand later on, but right now doing one a day, I'm making it easier on myself rather than, but I keep doing circles. I don't know why. I keep saying I'm making it easier on myself, but apparently I'm not, by adding all kinds of different circles. So here we go. But I think that's good enough for me. I could see the basics of what I want to do, and I'm going to build on it from here. And that's all the sketch really is to me right now. Is I'm not going to worry about the tiny little details because I'm going to make those up as I go, and that's not always how I work, but for this exercise I'm just doing a quick sketch for placement and to make sure I'm in the camera. I don't want to fall off. So for these circles, I'm not worried about if they're not perfect. I'm just going to draw a circle. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to try, but if it's not a perfect circle, I'm okay with that. And I'm going to do another one inside. Again, it's not going to be perfect, and I'm fine with that. But again, I'm going to try. All right, see how it's off? That's okay, no big deal. Let's do one more, just to say, how much I don't care. But I do care, so don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm not trying. It's just, it doesn't bother me if it's not perfect. Let's do this too. Let's try these smaller circles with a smaller Sharpie. I think I need a thicker one. Hang on one second. I think this is going to be better for us. It's just slightly bigger. It's Sharpie. We need to talk. You've got two different sizes of what you call fine Sharpie, right? But they're two different sizes. One is 1.17, one is 1.8. So it's almost like a half a difference. But why do you call them the same thing? You need to come up with a better name. Sorry, I had to vent. Okay. And again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna start drawing on this robot and see where it takes me. Well, let's do some squares. I don't know why, but that's a nice thing about drawing a robot is, unless you're drawing a specific robot that's already been defined, there's no definition in this, so I can come up with whatever I want. That's the nice thing of creation, of I don't know what I'm trying to say, but no one can tell us we're wrong is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, looks good to me. So now I'm just gonna build off this. And I don't know what I was thinking. I was just coming up with something. So let's say the sides are going like this. They're going up to the back. This one's going back here. Oh, I see an indentation I should have done. But oh well. And we're gonna say this is leaning to the back too. And let's say it's got some kind of, it doesn't have a head, but we're gonna say it does have some kind of head, like some kind of central processing section that would be considered where the head goes, but it doesn't have a head. So, okay, now also let's draw this back like that, and that one's going underneath that. See, I'm establishing a few points, so then I can, but the arm's going to be right there. Then I can kind of build on top of that. Ooh, this is the smaller Sharpie. See what's going on here? I'm gonna draw this one over here. This one. I don't know, maybe they're the same. I swear one of them says, maybe I'm making it up. Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry, Sharpie. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. How about if we do like a grate system? You know, and grate by G-R-A-T-E, not G-R-E-A-T. Right? Something like that. There. I don't know what it is. Don't know why. Again, we're just making up parts because that's the inside. This is his housing. Ooh, and let's do this. I started doing, no, I don't want to do it yet, but I started messing with, I'll do it here, breaking up the silhouette by adding smaller pieces to such a thick line, just to add on to the silhouette that it didn't have before. And let's also add, like, he's got antenna coming up back here, another one back here. It's like, I think I'm drawing like some kind of military helper robot. I've been drawing some kind of like functionary robot, like it's supposed to do something. Like I haven't drawn just a sentient living on its own. It's an alive robot, you know. I've only drawn worker drones, you know, and they also look like old vintage worker drones too. They don't look very new and newfangled modern. Let's break this up. Let's start messing around with pivot points and roundness and you know, different things for them, because it's too basic. I want to do something different. All right. The same thing. We're going to say it attaches right there. We're going to say that this goes around and does that, just because I can add different parts on it at this point. Let's go ahead and do the arm. The arm, I don't know what I'm going to do. I sketched something out. So let's say it is the housing like this. Like that. And then we're going to say that it's some kind of piped, piston-driven, top-handled I want to say security bot, but some kind of mechanized, oh, you know what, almost like a weapon loader, because I thought of these things like grass clamping things, clamps, you know, from Futurama, the clamps. I thought of something like that, you know. So that's what I came up with. So this one is pointed at you, this one's going out. I'm going to draw them at the same time now that I got kind of interior, a what do you call it, a silhouette design and just kind of go with this, because I want it to kind of look like that. So I'm going to draw one edge like this, and then I want that on top, so I'm going to break it up like this. That way we're going to say that's the top angle. Okay? And then this, we're going to connect with some kind of tubes, wires, or some kind of system. And then I'm going to draw the clamps. And I want them, we're going to do like clamps. Really, literally like clamps. Now, that means I got to do the other side because of the angle that we did it at. So, I'm going to try to do the same thing. Like that. But this is the only one that you can see at that angle, so... And if you didn't get it right, you didn't get it right. No big deal. So I'm going to say that that's the thing that it rides up and down on, that it clamps on. Right? All right. And again, I'm trying to explain this too much. You know, it's like a lot of times, especially if you look at Chocolate Soup, the guys that created March of the Robots. Look, this one's pointed right at you. This one's off to the side like that. That's why it's a different angle. A lot of times the stuff they draw, there's no way that they're gonna be functional robots, you know? So don't feel bad if yours is not looking functional 100%. Now look, this one, because it's pointed right at you, the teeth are all hidden behind it, so you don't see it at all. So don't feel bad if yours is like not perfect, or it's missing something, you know? It's like, don't worry about it. It's not that kind of drawing. You know, no one's gonna say, hey, I can't make this robot because you didn't draw it exactly right. You know, no one is going to be doing that. So, don't worry about that stuff. Now, if someone is, that's awesome. But until that day, don't worry about it. Same thing with the legs. Let's not even worry about the functionality. Let's just draw some kind of pivoted something. You know, just to draw some legs. And then we're going to say it's some kind of knee pad thing over here, like this. Down to the, I keep doing like this piston type kind of leg. Now I'm going fast because this doesn't feel as important to me, so I'm not too worried about that kind of thing. Again, these are pointed right at you, but I do want to add some extra detail. Like I said, I went fast just because I wanted to just not really get it over with, but not focus too much on that specific part. It's like I wanted it to be fun, you know, just go, that kind of thing. Okay. And a lot of this I should really do with color anyway. But, you know, because I have this smaller Sharpie and I can kind of throw on some extra details, I can kind of make it mechanized. Like, well, why is it like that? Well, because. And then this fits in here, and that's got another housing that does this, and he's got, you know, pivots and pistons and attachments over here, and that kind of thing, you know. So, and we'll say for the legs, we're gonna say that's where the housing is. So that connects over here like this. And this is just tiny little detail that will probably even get lost with coloring, you know? But we can add it in and kind of make it our own. To kind of make it functional, you know? But again, to give it a little bit of extra, a little bit of life. So there you go. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm trying to add more to it, but I think I should just finish it up there and do more with color. I got one done for the day. I'm gonna look at it like that. So I keep saying that, then I want to add more. I'm like, no, you want to do this, and you want to do that. You want to add one of these, and you want to do this. So there you go. I'm gonna stop. I keep seeing little things I want to fix because I can't have open folders like that. I gotta fix that. I gotta keep that going. Okay, maybe one more. Maybe let's do a little cable coming out like that with the smaller Sharpie. Done. I'm walking away. That is March of Robots, Day 3.
So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.